Just gonna click on mute. Pokemon Fire should work well enough. Yep. Alright, we should be good. I'm just gonna post the Discord note. Do. God, I sure love sending these notifications out every couple of days. Well, either way, we are here. Hopefully latency is better today. I'm just gonna put on some music. Because once we release Gigabug, because I forgot to do that last time, we are going to do some grinding. That's basically what we're going to be doing for a little bit. Because I was gonna do it off. Wait, do I have any bike yet? No. Also, we're not throwing up Pokeballs. Okay, in that case, if I can get out of this girl's house, we're gonna actually get the bike voucher. Dude, I don't care. I'm not listening. Also, I know one of the guys in this town gives you Old Rod. Yeah. It's not the most useful, but I think you do need Old Rod to get, like, Super Rod. Which will be handy later. The plan is essentially get everyone to about level 24. And you may be wondering how I do that. Especially if I don't want to risk my Pokemon's lives. Let me introduce you to the bike tunnel. It makes advantage of two features this game proposes. 1, the daycare. 2, the bike. Like basically all. I know I'm explaining this like you've never seen this before, but I'm just explaining it in case you don't know how this works. I haven't equipped Cut on a Pokemon yet, so that's why I'm taking the long route. But hey, we'll be able to get some new encounters after Lieutenant Surge, which is always good. Hopefully the background music isn't too loud and I'm not too quiet. It's a bit quiet at the moment because, to be entirely blunt, I didn't sleep that much last night. We'll make it, I promise. Smallin, I love you, but I don't think chat wants to watch your video while I grind. We'll start with Puppy, because he only needs about 10 levels. You see this? Unbound. Yeah, we'll be here a little bit, but this is essentially the strategy to grind. I love it with latency, we're not synced up. We're like, when I'm going up, the stream is going down. I cannot seem to turn down speed up. It's grown by 3 levels. Not enough. Like, for clarification, I don't have speed up on at the moment, which at that I want to have it on unbounded. Like, I have it on now, but without it on, it was still giving me the same as with it on, which is really weird that it's doing that. I might just have to restart the game. I won't restart the stream, but I can just reboot the game. But first, we're gonna get Puppy up to, like, level 24. Which is good. I sure love this part of every Pokemon game. Okay, the game is running at a normal 60 FPS. We're good now. Which also, does this game even supposed to run at 60? Ignore me. Like, I don't think this game runs at 60 FPS. Puppy has grown by 6 levels. I think that's good. What level is Puppy? Puppy is 22, and then just because Puppy needs it more than anyone else, I'll give the rare candy I have to Puppy. Which means we can update the sidebar to not have Puppy, but instead have Gyarados. Image capture. I don't even know if he has attacking moves yet. Like, next up is Nidoran female. I only want her to get about 7 levels because I want her to get Nidoqueen's level up moveset. Summary. Puppy's moves are Splash and Tackle. Which kind of sucks, but also Intimidate is a good ability. Hello. It is good to see you. I'm essentially just doing some, like, daycare grinding. Which one of the most extravagant thing in the world resulted in Puppy evolving. So now we have a Gyarados. Like, literally, like, 2-3 minutes ago. Puppy, like, just evolved, which is insane, but essentially just daycare exploiting because I didn't really want to risk any of my Pokemon dying when I'm grinding. It's like, it's grinding. This, I'd rather just use the safe method of going up and down a tunnel for 5 hours. Or in reality, with speed up, it's like less than 10 minutes with speed up. I mean, Puppy won't really be doing much during the gym. For the obvious reason of why would I send a freaking water flying type to the electric gym? I think we're probably close to a level I'd be willing. Okay, it feels like a shift. Oh yeah, that is quite good. And then we'll grab you know what? I'm going to put Mankey in the daycare so it can level up while we just explore. And then, for ourselves, we'll throw Furious J into the party. Hello Chad just needs to get a level in the actual wild, and then we have our Nidoqueen. There's just me constantly trying to turn this speed up off. But for some reason, neither the in button, like the on emulator button, there we go, or the hotkey were doing it. Yeah, essentially, Hellichad just needs to get one level organically. Without daycare cheese. Watch as we come back and, like, we have a freaking, like, level 90 Abra at some point. That'd be funny. I love seeing the frame rate counter in the top of the screen during this. Like, you guys can't see it because it's, like, on the outside of it, but it jumps from 60 FPS to 400 every time I use speed up. Then one or two... Oops. I meant to use double kick because that would have killed, but... whatever. Eventually, once we... this Bellthroat should give us the level. I hate rap. Hello. Alright. I'll replace Scratch with Bite. Normal's pathetic against everything. I'm not updating the side counter for a simple reason of... Do we really want that for like 5 seconds? Now I will update the side counter. I also apparently downloaded a PNG of Nidoran female twice. Because my Nidoran female PNG is labeled as Nidoran female 2. Oh yeah, I forgot to put Mankey on here. I don't know if I healed, so I'm gonna do it again. Am I checking the PC? And then someone needs to learn Cut. I think Milky will be our HM. As much as I want to use Milky, and I intend to use them as much as I can, someone needs to use HMs. I'm gonna speed through the trainers. Why do you have 2 Pikachus? Like, that genuinely makes no sense to me. I can properly heal before the gym. Bob. Thank you. But I think that's the last trainer. Which means it's time for my favorite part of this game. Looking through Surge's trash. Oh yeah, this genuinely is one of the worst puzzles I've ever done in a video game. Because you basically just have to walk up to trash. Like, there's no indicators. I think it'd be fine if there was actually a way to tell. But also, why is this the gym puzzle that has been brought back the most? I actually think this gym specifically is in the most Pokemon games. Well, either way, it's time to fight Surge. Which will hopefully go quite well. Honestly, I kind of think I'd just go for a poison sting. Yes, it poisoned! Now I'm going to switch into Bob. I have an Inoki Queen. It should be a Breeze. The problem is it doesn't know any moves that can actually hurt. Like, that can do good damage on these guys. It doesn't... Like, I'll probably look up where the Earthquake TM is at some point. It is, but this thing has a surprising amount of electric moves. It's the Voltorb that's the main worry. Since it's not going for electric moves, I honestly think it's worth going into Puppy. Since it's not going for them, then we can get a switch into Hella. I know Puppy's quad weak. My plan was more just to get a safe switch, because it wasn't using electric moves. I forgot the AI in this game cheats and decides after you've inputted. It's like, I'm just not used to the game literally cheating. Either way, he's getting poisoned and thinged here, and leech seeded. The cheating is less blatant in the newer Pokemon games. Trust me, I think across the series I probably have upwards of 500 hours, and that's just in the on the Switch. But the newer games make it a lot less blatant that the AIs are just reading your inputs and cheating. Most of the Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet died before they were able to attack me. That game was certainly something. Or not Pokemon. Do I have any healing items? No. That's not good. I should survive. And it went for a double team, so that's good. That is fair. That is extremely fair. Pokemon AI kinda sucks sometimes. Am I safe here? Going for double team, so yes. Actually, I'm gonna see if he even, like, if he just has quick attack on this Raichu, then we should be fine. Because I think Bulbapedia keeps a list of what actual attacks they have. Yep. Let's see. Pokemon Fire, Wind, Leaf, Green. It knows Shockwave, Thunder Wave, Quick Attack, and Double Team. Literally the strongest move it has against me is Quick Attack. I think we're good here. I am gonna switch. It's a bit risky, and it's not like it's gonna go for anything. Worst it can do is a quick attack. It literally knows one attacking move. Oh, Shockwave, it hits. I honestly thought that was status. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Like, Razor Leaf should kill. Yep. Body Slam. That is a good move to have. Yes, let us accept it. I'll place Tail Whip. It's gonna be more of a sweeper than a setter. What does Sweep Scent do again? Allures the foe to reduce evasiveness. It also attracts wild Pokemon. I'd rather have a move like Double Team. And this isn't really our goal with this guy. Well, we heal, get some new encounters, and do my favorite thing in any Pokemon game. Pray to the Rock Tunnel gods. I'm buying 10 potions here. I have no hesitation. Rock Tunnel was so mean to us last time. We haven't caught a Pokemon here, which means that's a new encounter. I know we haven't. I didn't know if we did, but the fact this freaking item here wasn't taken when it's so easy to grab and out in the open means this is a new encounter. Ooh, it's a Drowsy. That is actually a really good Pokemon to have. It gives us another psychic type option, which this game doesn't have many. So, now time for for everyone's favorite. What's its name gonna be? Egg. Sure. Egg the Drowsy is in box 1, and it will probably be used if we need a psychic type option. I am incapable of not walking into trainers, apparently. We are still further before we were at the start of last stream. Yeah, we can't get through here. I'm fairly certain we got our Diglett's tunnel encounter. Which means... the reason I'm not using the bike, by the way, if anyone's curious, is just... it's hard enough to control when I'm literally running at 600 frames a second. Oh. Time to do everyone's favorite part of having a Nidoqueen on your party. Oddish is not an encounter, but it's here. How many Oddishes does this trainer have? Why did it have 2 Oddishes? You're just gonna have like a Geodude. Onix is close enough. I know up here is a patch of grass, and I don't think this route really has much in roads of that. Beedrill. Get body slammed. And I assume Butterfree? Nope, another Beedrill. New encounter. It's a Sandshrew. Chiikaboom was really helpful, but it was a necessary sacrifice. Probably. Well, either way, we have a Sandshrew now. What shall our new friend's name be? Probably gonna put Zubat or Rattata in the front for switching purposes after this. Sandshrew. Sandwich. I love that. Like, for clarification, all of these are great suggestions, but I have to go with Sandwich. It's like, I liked all the names, though. But that one was the best. So. Okay, we'll put eyes in the lead. Then I'm going to look up the earthquake. Then what we do while this is happening, I'm looking up the earthquake TM. You realize eyes is just gonna be immediately switched out, right? Like, look at the level difference. Eyes grew to level 8. How did Eyes only get a level? It is in Silco. Silphco. I think. I have not instated a level cap. It's my first Nuzlocke. I'm trying to generally stick around the level, but I haven't directly put one in. What's our next gym anyway? That is pretty well exactly what a level cap is. Again, I just personally have chosen not to implement it. Because I haven't won a Nuzlocke. It's technically the 4th, but it just makes more sense this way. Gym leader. I just need to fight. Our next one would be Erica. I can never remember what gym leader is next. Not because I know all the gym leaders in this game. But it comes down to, after Lieutenant Surge, you can pretty much do Erica, Koga, Sabrina in any order you want. Who's poisoned? I don't know. It's not like a setting. But I don't think you could if you did. I know level caps, you just have to be at the level of the next gym before their fight. So if you increase level during them, it's fine. Either way, the next. Alright, I don't want to... Oh, wow, I don't want to bypass about level 30. That's what Erica is. Anyway, new encounter. It's the original Bob. I knew we were all thinking it. Like, I'm just gonna throw balls. It shouldn't be able to really hurt Nidoqueen. So if you guys want to start throwing out name suggestions, because we can't have two Pokemon on the team named Bob, sadly, let's do it. If you want, figure out a variation. I'm good with that. Evil Bob. I'm sure anyone who wasn't in chat will wonder why we have two Pokemon named Bob. Alright. I think everyone knows why I'm worried. As much as I want to give eyes levels, we are not putting him in the front. Rock Tunnel is concerning on a degree I don't think anyone can comprehend. This time, I have an escape rope. Singular. Either way. What is our encounter in Rock Tunnel going to be? I'm going to include all of them. I think it's just especially Run 2 and 3. Because Run 2 and 3 were essentially, we didn't even make it out of Pallet Town. Those two I'm probably going to skim over, like, now let me tell you the story of my second Pokemon, my third Pokemon, my fourth Pokemon Nuzlocke. Yes, I'm completely chill with Dwayne. The one thing is this thing evolves into the thing that desecrated our team. Accidentally pressed back. Drain was transferred to the PC. At least we have backup Mons this time. Ashton would like to battle. Like, I would normally use speed up just to brute force my way through this cave because I hate it. This cave has caused so much pain and suffering. I will not let a single man die. But yeah, I basically intend to include basically the first run And hopefully this is the winning run? Please send... Okay, Slowpoke, I can work with that. Body Slam should do fine. We switch into Bob. Please. I don't think there are any trainers left on this. So I love how our Mankey is just named Furious G because we couldn't fit George. Yep, that's basically going to be the in-between of the first one and the fourth one. You basically called the exact planned script. Okay, where are we on this? What's that? I'm literally using a... where? This one. Got it. Which then we go up and this one has 4 trainers. At least this thing isn't the... Oh, I accidentally misclicked. I mean, at least it did something. Would rather misclick the Leech Seed, because that would have at least given HP. Either way, the Slowpoke is dead, which means we need to go up there. After this rock, there's a patch of 2 here. Then we go up. Trainer. At least this guy does the trainers. The last one didn't. Hello, Oddish. How would you like to be crushed under the weight of a freaking Nidoqueen? Suicence just lowered accuracy. Just needs Body Slam again. I love how random trainers just have Pokemon that are supposed to be super rare. I mean, at that, they have an unevolved Bulbasaur for some reason. Yeah, pretty well. I'll survive as long as it isn't a crit. Yeah, I'll switch here. Meet you, Bulbasaur! Also, why aren't you evolved? Like, you could have evolved like 10 levels ago. It's time for bag. Like, I know I know this is somewhat boring. And we'll use an awakening. But, I mean, anyone who was here last time we entered Rock Tunnel knows why I'm taking it so slow. We might actually be able to avoid this trainer's eyesight range if we just hug this wall. I think we're able to. Then we can just go north here. Guys, I think I know what trainer this is that's next. I think this is the man that ruined our career. My Pokemon techniques will leave you crying. If this is the dude, that is the perfect quote to have. Nope. I got the wrong guy. We had 6 Pokemon last time we died in Rock Tunnel. Numbers do not matter when it comes to this. When it comes to it. Some of my Pokemon can't handle others. Actually, wait a second. It's using Puppy's a risk bag here because it's dual typed and it's either really good or really bad depending on what it uses. And considering this is the AI in a Pokemon game, it will use the good moves. I know we lost at some point in freaking Rock Tunnel is basically all I remember. And I think it was a backpacker. Oh no! Thank God. There's a reason I bought as many super potions as I could. Rock Tunnel's scary because there's a point where you get so deep in the tunnel where you can't go back the way you came and return safely, and you can't come from where you... and you can't go out the exit. Like, there is a point in Rock Tunnel where you're too deep to turn around, but you're not deep enough to escape. Do I hold up? Ladder. This is Limbo. Okay, I hold down, but there's like a ridiculous amount of hikers on this floor, which is concerning. There's nothing stopping me. There's actually... it's a general rule that people play with, but it's not one of the, like, standard Nuzlocke rules. So it's technically allowed. The standards rules are you have to nickname everything. If a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can only catch the first thing on each route. Those 3 are the only standard rules. And I'm pretty much running standard rules plus a Dupe's Claws. It is, even when items are banned, but I did use a potion in the battle because of that magnitude. Every time I see a freaking biker that has a Geodude, I'm getting PTSD, which concerns me. Like, if he has 2 more Pokemon and the next one's a Geo, okay, we're good. He has 4. Like, I just need a high roll and double kick. I think Mud Sport's just stats, like lowering speed or something. Electricity's power is weakened. Oh no! Me and what electric type Pokemon? Okay, that's a good roll. Yeah, there we go. It's a good roll, it's a crit. Yep, my non-existent electric moves. The AI in this series is either really good, or I question why it exists. Which, when it's really good, it's because it's literally cheating. That just required a triple kick. Yeah, pretty well. Okay, we just hug this wall. I thought that was a trainer. Like, we're almost... Like, I genuinely don't think there's much more Rock Tunnel left. So go here and run here. Now we're on this floor with that, and there's a ceiling. Which means the ladder is there. So it's here. Albeit there are, to my knowledge, 2 unavoidable trainers on this path. This is one of the 2. You can't get out of a range. Thankfully, Sophia has a Jigglypuff. My brain was about to go use Poison Sting. It's super effective. It's like, no, Jigglypuff isn't a fairy type in this game. Fairy types don't exist. Fairy types aren't real. Okay, seriously, evolve your Pidgey. I'll just bite to save PP. Double kick. Jeez! That had to be a crit, right? That wasn't a crit! The first kick dealt all of Meowth's health. Like, you're clearly right. I just expected Meowth's stats to be not one-hit KO by a single hit of a two-hit move. And yet, Rocket's Meowth is great. Oh no. It's him. This is the man of my nightmares. Like, I'm joking partly, but I'm pretty sure this man is the one that destroyed our hopes and dreams. Two Geodudes out of 3 Pokemon. If this last one's a Graveler, it is. Alright, crit. Would have preferred to save that for the Graveler. Level up's good. Graveler. Exactly who I thought it was. Like, I pretty much just have to go for a double kick here. Yeah, essentially he went, I'm about to end this man's whole career. And the next ladder is up. 1 trainer left. Huh? Well, I'm looking at the wrong part of the map. Poison Sting, since that will be better. Yeah, the move that is surprisingly worrying, since it prevents switching, which is actually quite important. I'm gonna see how much a double kick does. Well, that doesn't matter, because it's a crit. No, I do not want to go to the other picnicker. I'm going to hug the wall safely. I'm just on the wrong part. I don't even know where my guide took. I don't know what I was reading, yet it somehow still took me the right path. Dana, send out Meowth. Dana, send out a corpse. part is, the first kick dealt like 95% of its HP. Meowth's stats make me appreciate Pidgeys. Oh, frick. Eyes was dragged out. Bob, it's up to you. Bob 4. Which I know sending again some Pidgey isn't a very good idea, but I don't really have there aren't many Pokemon I can really send out. Like 3 of them are underleveled. Oddish. It's an odd Oddish. Okay, I'll go for a sleep into leech, into switch. This is just which of these two happens first. I sure do miss speed up when I'm not using it. It does not affect Oddish, I'm dumb. I always forget it doesn't work on grass types. Like, as long as Oddish doesn't wake up here, we're fine. As long as it doesn't wakes up. It seems to want to go for Stun Spore. Alright. It hit, which isn't good. If I can land a Body Slam, I think this is over. It's basically, can I wake up? It's just using Sweet Scent, which is good for me. Then Body Slam should kill. Yep. It used Sweet Scent like 8 times. It was pretty funny, honestly. Then Lavender Town. The irony is how many Pokemon we've sent to Lavender Town. Like, this run's been a lot better. This is a new round, so is there any grass on here? Great job, Road 10. You're on path. I'm not really gonna bother with Lavender Town till I get the Sylph Scope. Which means I'll probably make my way. Aren't you the obligatory freaking fisherman with like 8 Magikarps? One of you is a Magikarp man. Kinda cool. Toad Scroll's cooler. I should not have Nido leading here. thankfully Bob 4 should just kind of handle everything. Goldine, let's do it. I'm just gonna keep... Like, once they're actually out, they should all just kind of die instantly, nobody's relief. Good news, we're almost at Venusaur. I think it's level 32 for this guy to evolve. I know the Bulbasaur line evolves earlier than usual for starters. Or I should heal. I question why there's a center in the graveyard town, but... And then I'll enter here in case I have to, for the sake of things. It's basically Lavender Town stuff. I'll grab our encounter. Or not. It's basically, I'd rather just wait till we have the Silph Scope. Yeah, dragging out a water type sure seems like a good strategy, dude. Since I have Dupe's Claws, we'll be able to see if we get anything. But if Meowth is the only thing that's spawning, then... Ooh, Vulpix! Clarification, if it seems like cheating, I'm running with the 3 basic rules and Dupe's Claws. And having a fire type in this game is really nice. Since, like, it's actually why I chose Leaf Green. I looked at the encounter tables, and Magmar is a version exclusive, which essentially meant there were essentially 2 fire types I could get in the wild instead of 1. Which is not the biggest deal, but because of how rare these things are and me not going with Charizard, it freed up Eevee to evolve into something like Jolteon. Basically, what do we name the newest addition to our team that will almost certainly be going on here? If we do not get any suggestions, I will name it myself. Alright, Pixie it is. Fair, if you don't have any ideas. I think Pixie works quite well. It's of all picks, it's a girl. Would have been kind of funny. Oh my god, how many trainers are here and how many want to fight me? And why does the girl only have normal types? Meowth died in one hit. I'm not even here to fight you, dude. I just want to get to Saffron. You're just in my way. Ooh, what's this? Underground path. Update, it's necessary. We love these. Yeah, I've meant to... The rules are... The standard of, if a Pokemon faints, it's gone forever. Hello. Sorry, it's not rude. I genuinely forgot to put them in the description 3 streams in a row. But the rules are essentially, if a Pokemon dies, it's gone forever. I can only catch the first Pokemon I see on a route, except for if it's a duplicate. So basically, first encounter with Dupe's Claws. And I have to nickname every Pokemon. I was blanking on that one. So for example, here I'm seeing encounters, see if I can get anything on this route that I haven't caught something from before. But so far it seems to just be dupes. Again, I literally chose Leaf Green for Vulpix, so... Plus, since since Ninetales is more of a special attacker, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Cerulean! This is, I think, the first time I've ever opened up the deposit menu without crippling fear coming down my back in this game. Like, we'll grab you, and I think Egg is useful enough here. Just means I'm switching. And then I replaced Milk with Drowsy. And also, do I have a Drowsy PNG on hand? I do not, so I'll have to Google Drowsy quick. If you're wondering why the updates aren't instant, it's because I'm literally having to go to Bulbapedia, install a PNG, and put it on the layout. But sometimes I do also forget, which is part of the reason. Basically, it's cerulean. This is a place that's good because we can get stuff. Do you want me to just put egg over where drowsy is and remove the drowsy PNG? Roar, Hyper Beam, Dig, Brick Break, Secret Power, and Attract. I'll grab Brick Break. Wrong PNG I deleted. Text. Egg. Level caps are not a rule I'm going with. It's my first Nuzlocke, so I wanted to go a bit easy on myself, but I am trying to stick around the level of the next gym. Basically, they aren't a hard rule, but I am trying to follow them. I'm sure anyone watching the actual recap video of this is just gonna be confused by egg. There's just text labeled egg. Firestone I need for vault picks. And then I think I'll grab a Thunderstone while I'm here, 'cause I intend to grab Jolteon. I don't really have an electric type yet, and there aren't many options I can get. Ah, these. They're way too expensive, but they're good. X items. Yeah, they're gray and all. But I don't really feel like essentially cheesing the whole game. Hello. I just accidentally bought 2 fresh waters. Whatever. What can we get here? I intend to get Eevee. I also intend to get a coin case so I can figure out where to get those. Essentially, we've got the rock tunnel. And we're just in Cerulean. I'm just seeing if I can get the coin case because that would be useful. Acquisition. From the man in the restaurant. Yeah, man in the restaurant. That will probably be what happens. I just need to figure out where the restaurant is so I can get the coin case. Because you see, we, like, give Pokemon are completely allowed too, so I can just get 3 Pokemon here. I'm seeing a distinct lack of the restaurant. No. The gambling episode! To me, that just looks like a house, but... sure. Like, we can get Abra, Clefairy, and Dratini. I'll be entirely honest, I think I might limit myself to only one of those, because that seems a bit overpowered. Items, Miracle Seed, Mystic Water, and all that could be good. I wish you told me what these TMs were. Like, we'll probably get that. Like, we could do Erica's gym. Or, we could spend basically the rest of the stream gambling. No, I am probably going to save state cheese, because this is going to be annoying, but... I wonder. That feels partly wrong, but also... if I do this... Oh, wait, I can do single frame advance. Fair. I think I will. I just don't have the money, so I wanted to see if we can. Like, if we can't, we'll just come back and buy the coins, I'll be entirely honest. Yeah, doesn't look like that'll win. So I'm going to load our most recent save state. Because it isn't cheating if you can time travel. Either way. I actually am going to look up Vulpix's Learn set quickly, though. To see if there's any moves I really wanted to learn before I evolve it. Learn set. I will. I definitely will. Yeah, both good ideas. Just give me a moment. That will get me money and levels for Vulpix, which are both things we need at the moment. Lauren's Flamethrower at level 29, so I might want to get that. But I'm going to check Ninetales. Just make sure it doesn't get it at level 29 as well. Oh, jeez, yeah. What the hell? This thing doesn't, like, learn any moves. Yeah, I just learned that, which... I knew Arcanine had a crap level up moveset. Which, either way, it's ridiculous. Like... Fun fact, I quite literally can't even turn off speed up. We will head out to the route and evolve picks up a bit. Because... I'm just gonna... Thank you, Pidgey. If I get it to 29, it gets Flamethrower, which is gonna be great to have. And I can get to level 9 comfortably without even bringing a level cap, because Erica's cap would actually be 29. I'm not following level caps, but I am trying to stick around. Like, if they're like 29, I'm fine with having my Pokemon be something in their early 30s. The one thing I don't like doing is just grinding, which sucks, but... Well, we're here already. Like, I know I'm doing most of the kills with Nito, but I don't want to risk a switch if it's not safe. You say that when I didn't have to grind at all in Legends Arceus, Scarlet or Violet. I'm intrigued, so go ahead. It's basically grinding sucks, but eh. It's the necessity for RPGs, which is annoying. I had a full team in Scarlet Violet, but Also, actually, what did they... Yes, a double battle. This is going. It's like, I just want this fall fix to gain levels. That sounds like it'd be annoying. Like, annoying. Also, you know how I was going to procrastinate on doing the lavender rival battle and its encounter? We need experience. Grinding is like an archaic thing I wish was gone. Jeez. It's about as repetitive as the original Digimon intro. No! I'm so dumb. I'm so freaking dumb. That is entirely my fault. I was freaking distracted. Like, this is my fault, and I'm willing to admit that, but, ugh. That is a bad thing to lose. I'll be fine to survive a hit. Like, that's a Pokemon I did not want to lose. Again, it's my fault, and I'm willing to admit that. But God, it's annoying to be the problem. Opens town map. Like, that's a sucky Pokemon to lose. The only problem with Eyes is if I bring him out, he can't get into his into his final stage. I honestly think it might be worth going for Dwayne for the time being. You know, I could do that. But if I do that, I'll be too tempted to just cheat. Releasing... Besides, it's not like it matters. I can't use the Pokemon anyway. The only way I would graveyard box a Pokemon is if it was a shiny. Fair. It's just basically Plus, releasing is technically the original spirit of it as well. I forgot to heal. Like, Bob 4.0 is our only hope. You know, I really should have pre-installed a Venusaur PNG. The way I'm seeing this is... It's like, yeah, hopefully it's dead. It's like, yeah, here you go. In all fairness, we essentially just put it in the literal Pokemon graveyard. Like, we basically just buried our Pokemon into the graveyard. I sure wish Pokemon games had less grinding in them. It's like, could we tackle Erica's gym? Maybe. Do I look like I want to risk that? Definitely not. Basically, we're not finishing grinding until Vulpix learns Flamethrower. It's like, the newer experience share is nice for grinding. And then it's like, oh, you're overleveled. Hello. Okay, idea. When we get our encounter for this area, since it's guaranteed to be a Ghastly, how about we just name it Hella? Oh. Can he? That's the plan. I realize we can't get it without the Sylph Scope. But when we can we just agree to literally name it Hella Chad? And it's literally just our dead Nidoqueen. Glad we agree on that. That's gonna be an... It's like... Just imagine someone who missed this stream and we just come back with it and they're like, why is it a ghost now? I think they can. I had a Nidoqueen and it... and we literally just lost it and we're like, screw it, let's name the Ghastly when we get it after it. I'll do the rocket stuff. And also, welcome. Since that's trainers. And I can get Vulpix up. Yeah, essentially what just... That's essentially exactly what happened. It's like, yeah, it's entirely my fault and I effed up horribly. He ran that way into the wall. Basically, the whole Hella thing just comes down to, I effed up. There's a staircase there now! Pixie. Yay. Escape rope. How did you get in here? You literally have a public space as your secret hideout. What do you think? Did the game seriously just give me another Moonstone? Like, I want to lower the speed, but, like, the speed up button just doesn't turn off half the time for some reason. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it probably makes everything simpler. Where did you come from? The stairwell? In your public space you call a secret hideout? Like, it essentially comes down to, it's gonna be just balancing this. Whee! I sure love fighting rocket grunts. Hyper Potion, that's good. Also, I should probably look at the TMs I've picked up, because I need to give moves to freaking Gyarados. Water Pulse seems like a good start. You see, Rocket Grunts are given one Pokemon as their starter. Aerial Ace would be good if anyone can learn it. Rattata or Ratagon? That's great. Intruder. Again, you literally have your secret base in a casino. The only thing that's questionable about me being here is that someone let a 10-year-old into a casino. But that's more your PR department's problem. This guy actually didn't have a single Rattata. Is there not anything here? Eh. The answer to why Game Freak put gambling in this game is it was the 90s. And also, you say that when, like, half of the AAA games nowadays have gambling in them. Like, loot boxes are just gambling. But yeah, it's like, why can you gamble in this? And why is it rated? I think these games were like literally rated like E or E10 plus, which is just weird. Like, I know it's not T, so it's just like, I feel like you shouldn't be letting children gamble, Pokemon Company. Like, Go! Metronome! That's basically every Metronome Nuzlocke I've ever seen. Togetic go burr. X items are ridiculously broken half the time. I say half the time, they're broken anytime. Like, honestly, if you know what you're doing with X items, it's essentially a free win. Also known as your Togetic exploded repeatedly. That's basically all that happened. Hi, Rocket Grunt. Stop meddling with Team Rocket's affairs. You see, you killed someone. Also, for the love of God, if you don't want to lose miserably, stop giving every trainer a Rattata. Black glasses. That's a held item. Something that's actually quite rare in this game. A TM. A battle that... Okay, thank God its explosion didn't hurt that much. The best part is we're talking about this as a coughing exploded. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. You could turn around, dude. I'll stop meddling in Rocket's affairs when Giovanni gets competent guards. It's like, Metronome is a fun move to use like once or twice, but like, I feel like you'd get sick of it very quickly if you used it for an extended period. That extended period being an entire run. Wrong floor. I honestly think that guy might be a double agent. That and all the Rocket members are just incompetent buffoons. I assume basement 4? It's you, the kid that meddled in our affairs in Mount Moon, even though you were just taking a stroll through the mountain and we literally tried to mug you. Confused Ray is better than Roar. It's a blasphemous traitor, he doesn't have a Rattata. The best part is, we literally have, like... I almost have a level 40 Pokemon. And I literally have a level 9 Rattata on the team. Or, oh no, it's level 8. I'm loyal to their cause. And clearly I'm their replacement. Milk is our Rattata. Gives it Eviolite. At least Youngster Joey didn't rob anyone. Yet. Honestly, I'll give that to Bob. Knowing that we can't cure paralysis before going in without retreating, and I hate doing that puzzle, so... We're fighting Geo. Like, I'm not too worried. Bob should solo. Youngster Joey's just casually killed someone at the age of 7. This Onyx should die. Hella died. That is what you missed. Anyway, we've agreed to name the Ghastly after Hella. When we get the self-scoping and catch a Ghastly. He's great at crime. Thanks, Giovanni. Also, I'm realizing his sprite is a Master Ball. And it's like a purple to it. Tit Gyarados. The already cleared Rocket headquarters. There you go, Gyarados. Gyarados doesn't learn moves immediately, okay? In all fairness, I don't think our level 20-odd Vulpix even has a fire move yet. Well, either way, we're about to see an old friend. I intend to. Either way. I'm sorry! What are the odds of us getting Cubone? I have never seen a Cubone in this area in Fire Red or Leaf Green. It's always a freaking Ghastly. I was not expecting that, I'll be entirely honest. Well, it needs a name. And we're never getting a ghost type, huh? Like... hell? Hell or mistake are both very good names for this. Considering this is entirely my mistake, mistake works pretty well. Meet Mistake, the Cubone. But for clarification, the only other place we'd even get a Ghastly in this game is the Lost Cave in the Sevi Islands. We're not going to the Sevi Islands. I'll have to see how out of the way Lost Cave is, but if it's, like, relatively short and it's not post-game, sure. I don't even think it's a guaranteed encounter in the Lost Cave is the thing. Like, it's not even like we can get to the Sevi Islands yet, but... Okay. That is a horrible idea. I'd rather have Mistake in case we lose a Pokemon than sacrifice Mistake for a joke. So now you appear! I honestly kind of forgot Egg was here, because when I look at my team, I'm looking over to the side bit, where, you know, Egg is literally a piece of text. Oh. The answer to where Dwayne is on the side is... he's invisible! This was well thought out, and definitely not me completely forgetting to put him there. I'm completely good with that. Like, we just evolve him, and it's like 50% transparency. Hers is basically just you have 8 turns to live. Also, theoretically, we actually could still get Ghastly here without going to the Sevi Islands. Because I also do have Shiny Claws. But I am not shiny hunting for a Ghastly for the sake of a bit. That was close. Like, we had 1 HP. That was close. Kiki. Like, I'll use Vulpix when I'm not putting it directly in danger to be in battle. Be gone, intruders. Silphscove revealed Marowak's identity. Hey, look, it's Mistake's dead mom. It's Mistake's deader mom. I forgot there were rocket grunts here. So good. Why do you have to be rude to Mistake? The name explains why. Mistake isn't even on the team, it's just sitting in a box. What, is Mistake just One Punch Man? Like, he can just one-shot everything? Like, we just pull him out for the champion fight? I'm gonna go heal. It's really bad. Like, we pull him out for the champion fight and he's just level 100. When reading that the first time, I'm like blanking because I'm reading it as I read it, and then I immediately, as soon as you're like, Mistake, like you. Phineas and Ferb holds up surprisingly well. Also, I think I have to sack someone here. I really don't want to, but I think we have to sack Milky. I think we have to sack Milk. I need to get a switch into Bob. But if I switch into Bob, he'll die. sorry. Like, I genuinely couldn't see a way to make it out that fight without a more important casualty. It is, but the thing is, because of how low Pixie, Puppy, and Bob were, I pretty much had to sack Dwayne, Egg, or Milky. And Egg has potential if we can evolve him. Same with Dwayne. Actually, Milky was like the only reason we survived a battle, like, very early on. Milky's alive because I just used a heal. And did you seriously just suggest I use a psychic type in the ghost tower? Maybe? Like, I don't know how it interacts. I can't remember how. It's like, it might be helpful, but essentially, I basically just did that to be safe. As sad as it is a loss, I know it's Ghost Poison. I can just never remember. But I feel like that would just counter it out and make it kind of neutral. Huh. Okay, you are correct then. I genuinely did not know that Psychic was super effective on Ghost. I thought it was the other way around. Milky died because of my stupidity. Not no reason. The reason's just my dumb brain. Puppy learned Dragon Rage! It's essentially what happened. This is going into the lore of the video. Although, I have good news. Like, really good news. Snorlax is a static encounter. Thank you, Milky. Your valiant effort saved us. Perhaps, but first and foremost, I will put Mistake in a sec. I just want to catch the Snorlax before I forget. No! That wasn't a stupidity death! It one-shot me! Fair enough. Snorlax, if you don't get in this ball, I thank you. So I vote we name him Murderer. Why Friday? I'm going with Murderer. Yep, that's definitely another stupidity death. Well, it looks like we're getting a Flareon. First off, deposit Pokemon. Albeit, I am gonna call the stream there with the stupidity death. Like, I think overall it's a net positive. But we've been streaming for about 2 hours. This is generally, I generally stream for about 2.5 hours if I can. So I'm gonna call it here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Truly. Mistake will.